Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. Going up against the Jaguars. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. And with that kick, we're underway. Cooks is going to start his return. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Griffin's trotting out to the huddle. His completion percentage was well below 50% last week, so he'll look to improve on that mark today.
I think when you talk about Robert Griffin III, you're going to see a quarterback who's going to finally mature. He understands the NFL now. After his first 3 years in the league, it's been rough at times, but he has the throwing arm and the speed to do either one he wants and make it work.
The Jaguars have it at the 34. Bell's tackled right at the 35. Here's our look at the Jaguars offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete. Here's how the Colts defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Jaguars now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. 3rd and 9. And incomplete. The defense does its job, forcing 4th down in a hurry.
The Jaguars really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Patterson's going to take this one from the 28. Gains 12. And a run back of about 12. Palmer's got his helmet on now as he comes to the huddle. Last week, he did not have a single touchdown throw, and he's looking to change that today.
Carson Palmer's tall, very accurate when he throws the football. That always is a good formula in the NFL.
The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. The Colts will take the snap from the 40. Simms is going to run with it now on the draw.
The great thing about the draw play, just for a split second, the defense thinks it's pass. Now they're reacting instead of attacking, and allows you to get a few extra yards.
Simms is going to secure the handoff. He's tackled right at the 43.
Then let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Let's go, let's go.
The Colts take it from the 43. Launching it deep. But it falls incomplete. Now, here's a look at the Colts offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times.
Here we go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
The Colts take it from the 43. Simms is taking the handoff. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. Let's talk about the defensive starter, still considered one of the best cornerbacks in the game, Darrelle Revis.
Jim, I don't know if he's the best corner in the NFL anymore, but if he's not, he's number 2. That's how good Darrelle Revis is. He can take your best receiver and make him invisible.
Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Colts defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular, and that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Oh, man, he was the best.
First down at the 19. Peters is there to make the tackle.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Jaguars doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This is third down. Throws the pass. The Jaguars call on the punting unit. Patterson's got it on the return. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The Colts love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Colts have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field. And then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players. And, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not, and that's why it resulted in an interception.
What do you think they're talking about in that huddle after that drive-killing interception?
They're probably telling the quarterback, if you do that again, we're going to kick you out. I don't know, but they got to play better.
It's second down and 3. Aiken has hold of it. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. That's his first reception today.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Palmer will have it in the pistol.
Let's go, let's go. 295. 295.
First down and 10. Johnson has it on the screen. Gains 15.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
First and 10. Sims is handed the football. Taken down at the 21.
Sims is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Blues in
First down at the 21. flag.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue.
Palmer's got it in the gun. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down following that incompletion. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Sims is going to take the handoff now. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
3rd and 9. Stands in the pocket. Robert Mathis rushes and takes down the quarterback.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Colts lining up for the field goal attempt. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. Nearing the end of the first quarter, and the 3 points on the board puts them ahead.
Got to feel good about that drive. That was nice. Of course, it didn't lead to a touchdown, but it was good enough to get you 3 points.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Cooks has got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Colts defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
The Jaguars line up, split backfield. First down at the 24. RG3 going down the field. That's his first reception today. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football. There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
The Colts sat at the line. Dime package. The Jaguars take it from the 38. Benjamin Watson makes the grab.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
3rd down now. The Jaguars are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Looking long. And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good.
Griffin's now completed 4 in a row. from inside the red zone. First down following the long play. Bell runs it in for the touchdown. That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
The Colts return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 7-3. The Colts are ready to return the kick. Johnson's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Palmer's not really performed any of his usual heroics to this point. Phil, maybe we'll see something on this drive as he trots back out there.
Yeah, I think what's going to have to happen here, give him some plays that are easy so he can get some completions, get some confidence, and that will carry over to making big plays to get up some scores and maybe find a way to win this game.
Sims is in the backfield. Sims is going to secure the handoff.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 4 following the run.
Get ready. Wide 18. Wide 18.
Sims is taking the handoff. Briggs in on the tackle.
The NFL is so hard in these known situations. Second down and short is a big running down in the NFL. The defense knew it. They took advantage of it and stopped the offense for no gain.
Let's go. Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Third down and 3. And the reception by Stevie Johnson.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Get ready. Wide 18. Mirror. Mirror. Mirror.
First down at the 44. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. Second down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Let's go. Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Sims has handed the football. Briggs is the one who made the big stop.
The Jaguars defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Colts now looking to convert here on third down. Just a week ago, they struggled mightily in these situations.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody shifting to their left.
They feed it to him one more time. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Sims is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down at the 42. Sims is tackled right at the 42.
Sims is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. Palmer's going to be in the pistol here. Second and 9. Right back to him one more time. Met by Flowers that time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Third down on the way. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close.
Right now, right, 18.
The Colts take it from the 33. The Colts now move the chains. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. Breaking huddle at the 6. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Right, 18. Right, 18.
Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Wilson's tackled down after a gain of 5. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
False start, offense.
This has been a long drive so far.
Let's go, let's go. 2-9-5.
Second and goal from the 6. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Colts. Palmer's first touchdown pass of the season. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you see in the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
Cooks has got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Emmanuel Sanders retaking the field. It's been the type of performance we've come to expect from him in the first half, although it hasn't been enough to keep his team from falling behind.
Yeah, listen, you know, the defense has to know that he's the star wide receiver, so why are they not paying more attention to him and stopping him? If they don't, they're going to end up losing this game because this guy can make the catch. And
intercepted! Sanders is there that time for the tackle. That's a big-time play right there, Phil. The interception virtually assures they'll be holding the lead at halftime.
Absolutely. Big-time play by a big-time player. He read the quarterback, got in position, and made that interception.
The Colts offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked. I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle, and it's batted down.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. The Colts take it from the 28. Donnell with the reception. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Colts are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Breaking huddle and coming to the line at the 17-yard line. Palmer's alone in the backfield.
Let's go, let's go.
1st and 10. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where
we have a review coming from the booth. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
On the field stands.
Inside of 2 minutes, so that review came from upstairs. They're just doing their due diligence. That play on the field will stand. It was the right call in the first place.
Yeah, it was the right call, but you know what, too? Now it answers the question to the coaches, to all the people watching the game at home, and the fans in the stadium. The right call was made on the field.
The Colts decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Third down after the completion. The Jaguars defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Larry Donnell has the catch.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
And he puts it through for 3.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Cooks is going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And Bell on his way back onto the field. He's got to be hoping things improve for him on this drive, because up to this point, it has not been one of his better days.
Well, he's the star of the football team, and they win games because of him. So if he's not having a good day, usually that means just what we're seeing here. They're losing. So find a way to get him more involved. Maybe throw him a pass if that's what it takes to get this offense and especially this run game rolling.
The Jaguars have to take their final timeout. That's it. First down here. The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Going for the home run. It's intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Colts stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it. And try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. The second half is officially underway. Johnson's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Jaguars defense had a rough go of it in the first half, Phil, and let's see what they can do now to start the second half.
Well, they got manhandled. They got beat up. They got pushed around. I mean, let's toughen up and change things around.
The third quarter begins with this play. Brandon Flowers picks off that pass. Phil, how about this defense getting the memo at halftime and getting the takeaway?
Yeah, it was a good job. What a pick. I like that. And the coaching staff, it's just awesome to see when you make some changes at halftime and the players come out right away and take advantage of that coaching.
The Jaguars take it from the 38. Tackle made by Clowney that time. Fails lined up. 2 tight ends set. Bell's going to take the handoff now. It's third down coming up. takes it again. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. In the end, it picks up only a yard. That's second down coming up. They call his number once more. Clowney's all over the ball carrier. Third down. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Got hit on release.
The Jaguars don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Colts defense now is going to go nickel. The Jaguars snap it up at the 26. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs. Just out of the half, and this defense is playing inspired. They get the ball right back into the hands of their offense.
And you said it, they are playing fired up football on the defensive side. When you got a low scoring game like this, you got to love that your defense comes out in the second half and starts just where they left off.
The Colts snap it at the 26. And it's Darrell Washington who makes the tackle. Sims lined up as the single back. Sims has got it on the handoff.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you could find a way to force a turnover.
Loss of 3 on the play. Third down and 13. Makes the catch. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They'll go ground. Sims is tackled down after a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down, 3 for the first. Looking for some daylight up the middle. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
And they will not convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Jags are ready to return the kick. Cooks got it. Keeps churning ahead, and he'll step out of bounds. That return's good for about 30. The Jaguars. Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got
intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Colts have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense. There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Sims is lined up in a single back formation. To the ground. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. The Colts have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Sims has been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they have done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Wilson's got the catch and the first.
The Colts put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
First down at the 29. That's Houston making the stop.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Sims lined up as the single back. 2nd down and 9. Sims is going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Colts have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Sims has again gotten the majority of the carries in a game where he's been a dominant running back.
Oh, I just love the mentality of this football team on the offensive side. They go in saying we are going to run it, and the offensive line so physical. Once again, they're getting it done.
The Colts come out in a bunch set. First down and 10. Makes the catch in open space.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First and goal from the 4. Here's the handoff. Dives across, and he's in for the touchdown. Now that we're almost in the 4th and they've just increased their lead, could it be time to rest the starters, Phil?
Oh, no, Jim, not even close to that yet. We've got a long way to go. You've seen it many times in the NFL. Big leads have a way of just disappearing. So I'm not counting this one over. Any means.
The Colts getting ready to kick it away. Cooks has got it on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Colts have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today. You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Jaguars take it from the 23. Pass is intercepted. They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't get the game over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on, and man, this has been a bad day, and like you said, Jim, it just continues.
The Colts came out firing after the break and have done well now to extend their lead here in the 3rd quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you'd like to think it's some adjustments they made at halftime, but for me, it's the quarterback play. He has been very sharp and right on target.
First down at the 45. Sims is taking the handoff. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Colts have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Sims just dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
Steve Johnson hauls it in. And in for the touchdown. And kind of like looking at you, this game is getting uglier by the minute.
Wow, you know, and everybody says you're a nice guy. Now, see, you say things like that and you just ruin your reputation as a man of the people. Heck. Oh, well, you know, Jim, sometimes you got to say mean things. This game has been mean, too. One team is getting blown out.
The point after is good. The Jaguars' return team has been on the field way too often today as they are getting blown out. The score is 33-7. Cooks is running this one out. He's brought to a halt and a run back of about 19. The Jaguars have gone from bad to worse after an ugly first half. There's nothing here to shine in the second half either.
Have you ever had a situation like this where it's just really gone all against you, nothing goes right, and you just were absolutely awful?
Every week I work with you.
There we go. Bingo. Man, you smashed that one out of the park. The Jaguars running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 5 on the play. We're heading to the fourth quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over. But we finish it out, and you know what? Same here in this football game. They got to go ahead and finish this game out.
First and 10. Toss play. There's a flag right there.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down, offense readying for the snap. The Jaguars step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Bell will get it on the toss. He's tackled at the 30. It's now second down. RG3 has it under center. Toss to the outside. They deck him in the backfield. On the way, third down. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Flip to the outside. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. The Jaguars have it at the 29. Heaving it down the field. I suppose there was nothing to lose by going for it there, Phil, but another misstep for this offense in a game they'd like to forget. The fourth quarter brings more of the same disappointment.
Yeah, the offense was so bad today, I'm not even sure they'll watch the film of this game because there's nothing to gain by watching it. They were terrible from the start all the way through the game. Just wash it away. Try to go out to practice and get ready for next week's game.
Looking at the stats now, you see two wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, in the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
First down at the 29. And a Flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
And Vereen is stopped there. This one goes for only a yard.
Vereen's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue.
Second and goal from the 9. And here's the toss.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Third and 13. Scanning the field. Got a flag down here. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Holding. Offense.
Should be an easy one here. And the kick is good for 3. Midway through the fourth quarter, this game was already out of reach, but they went ahead and added the field goal to add a little insult to injury.
Well, you listen, this is pro football, man. You know, you got to stop the other team. They didn't do it, so sometimes you deserve to be blown out.
Cooks is marked down at the 27. The Jaguars are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you got to do. You got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
They're going to run it on the toss. Bell's brought down after picking up 11 on this play. Now third and short following the run. The Jaguars approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Bell's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Jaguars snap it at the 36. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs. Fourth quarter, 4th down. The defense has all the answers today, Phil.
Well, it turned out the lights. No, I was going to sing that song, but, you know, my voice doesn't feel real good right now. But the team has played well. Great stop on 4th down. And what a job all around today. All 3 phases of the game, they played very well. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Colts were humiliated last week, and now they're the ones dishing it out.
Yeah, when you get embarrassed like they did last week, it's about a sense of pride. So you go, you practice hard, you pay attention to the little things, and you turn it around.
The Colts from the 27. Out of the eye, it's Vereen.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Get ready.
Now 1st and 10. Sims is handed the football.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
And Washington's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Jaguars defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
They came in here trying to exorcise all of the demons from that loss a week ago, but instead they have to walk away short of victory again.
Yeah, boy, it's going to be tough to take. They put so much emotion in trying to change things around this week, and when you do that, that's tough to overcome. So they're going to have to go back, reload, just try to forget about it, and see if they can win next week.
So for Phil Simms and
Earned every week. Make sure